Lovely, 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 lovely. Cool. So, like I said, the title is going to be Give Up to Go Up. All right. Now, I'm assuming, or for me anyway, when I did come into this industry, I'm going to be very transparent with you guys throughout the whole call. When I did come into this business, into this industry, I didn't understand that I had to change, if that makes sense. All right. I didn't understand that I have to change. People are still joining. Let's just add them in. Turn off, please. All right. Now, if you change because you want to, it will lead to growth. All right. When I come into this, I didn't want to change. Not me personally, but my mind didn't want me to change. All right. And I know people can relate into this. You'll think you don't want to change. You don't want to change your friend group. You don't want to change your lifestyle. You don't want to change your habits. All right. And what I came to kind of understand, all right, is that if you want to change, all right, it will lead to growth. If you change because you have to, it will lead to grief. Please make a decision. Change because you want to. Don't change because you have to. All right. There's a big difference between that, guys. All right. Now, when it comes to this business, when it be trading, whether you want to go chairman, even your self-belief, all right, it determines any result you have in life. All right. Those that was in school and you believe that you was good at maths and you was good at English, or you're good at your job. All right. You probably had the best results because you believed in yourself. All right. Now, I want you guys to realize, especially those that are new and those that have been around, you guys understand what we're a part of. All right. I Am Academy, this education that we're learning is second to none out there. And I want you guys to understand, like, before the internet, before our parents, like even before they had internet, does anyone know how much roughly you'd have to get involved in trading? Does anyone know? Drop a guess of how much capital you would have to get involved if you wanted to trade. Just drop it in the chat box. 10K. Keep going, guys. Keep going. We're nowhere near. Keep going. All right. Have a guess how much. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 3 million. All right. Before the internet, if you wanted to learn how to trade, if you wanted to get involved in this $6.6 trillion market, you had to have around $3 million or pounds. All right. Now, to get started in this, all you need is $325 to learn about it. All right. It's a privilege, guys. And so many of us, we use the word and we abuse the saying of, I want to be financially free. I want time. I want financial freedom. Like, please do not take advantage of how privileged you have to be to have those things. Like, the fact that I'm able to be in Poland right now and able to make money off my phone is a privilege. Not everyone could do that. My grandparents were not able to do that because they didn't have access to the internet. All right. So before I want to get into what we get to, I'm grateful for this whole opportunity. I'm grateful for you guys again. I'm grateful for the fact of what we're learning. All right. Now, when it comes to obviously this whole business, you want to focus on growing your mind. Who here wants to grow their mind? Who here feels like they're not maybe as sharp as they should be? They're not as confident as they should be. They're not as their belief system isn't as high as it should be. Drop a 1 if you feel like, yeah, like I really, really, really want to get to the next level of myself. I'm not happy with myself. I pray to God I'm not the same person I am when I hit P5. All right. How can you want to be the same person? You should never want to be that same person. All right. Now, how do you grow your mind? Now, if I was to ask you, how do you grow in your body? How do you grow your body? You go to the gym. All right. You eat well. You get good sleep. Now, how do you grow your mind? All right. You have to go and get information. You have to go and get information. So you'll be lucky if information finds you. All right. But normally you have to go and find information. You guys jumped on this call today to gather some information. Those that didn't jump on the call, they made a conscious decision that they didn't want to get any more information. And that's fine. All right. Now, once you consume this knowledge, the best way to consume it even more is to share it. All right. By me teaching or telling you guys what knowledge I've learned, I'm now getting a better understanding for myself. Hence why I get leaders to do certain mindset calls, motivational calls, trading calls. All right. Because once you learn it and you now teach it, you gather a better understanding. All right. Now, knowledge, everyone knows this. All right. Knowledge is what? Let's see what everyone says. Knowledge is what? Knowledge is what? What is knowledge? Right? What is knowledge? Knowledge is power only when applied. All right. Knowledge is power only when applied. Please, guys, do not take notes. I know there's so many people on here that have notepads and loads of notes on your phone, and you never ever go back and actually study it or learn it. You're not really knowledgeable. You heard it, you didn't apply it. All right. That is not powerful, guys. That is far from powerful. All right. Now, there's 3 steps or 3 principles that every successful person has. I want you guys to write this down, or what they do. These are 3 things that successful, wealthy people do. All right. I didn't say high, white, privileged people, etc., etc. I said wealthy people. Okay. Now, the first thing is they make money work for them. All right. They make their money work for them. That's number 1. All right. Number 2, they stop trading time for money. All right. I know some of us still have to work our job, and I understand that totally, but once they can, they stop trading their time for money. All right. And the third thing is they give as much value to people as possible. All right. They give as much knowledge, as much value, as much whatever's necessary to people. All right. And that's the 3 things what wealthy people do. All right. Now, this is going to relate to trading along the way. All right. So there's also, all right, 3 steps when it comes to trading, especially those that are new. If I was you guys, I would really, really take this on board, because I was never told these sort of things. I had to learn the hard way. I had to break out of cycles. I had to lose a lot of money. I had to blow a lot of accounts. So hence why we are here to make your journey a lot easier. All right. Now, the first step when it comes into trading, which most people have gone through, is you learn the terminology of the basics. All right. You learn how to use TradingView. You learn how to use MetaTrader 4. You learn how to enter a trade. You learn, Terry, number 3 was they give as much value to people as possible. All right. So number 1, they stop trading time for money. Number 2, they make their money work for them. And number 3, they give as much value to people as possible. Okay, so think about that. If you want to become wealthy, how many boxes of those can you tick? Do you trade your time for money? Do you make your money work for you? And how valuable are you to other people? I spoke about this a few weeks ago. If you was to obviously your time is up and you passed away, God forbid, how many people would be at your grave saying, oh, he was so valuable to me, he meant the world to me? How many people could say that? All right. So that was the principles for wealthy people. Now, the 3 things, obviously, steps when it comes to trading is the first one is a terminology. So how to secure your profit, MetaTrader 4, everything you go through of the basics of our education. All right. Now, the second stage to trading, okay, is how to train your eye. All right. So identifying patterns. Okay. That might take a couple months. That might take a bit longer than the first step. All right. It's how to train your eye. I've got to a stage now where I could have a naked chart, nothing on my chart, and I can still see certain things going on because I've trained my eyes. I've put so many hours into trading. Now my eyes can see certain things, all right? And number 3, which is a constant process when you are trading, and that's why trading is a long-term game, is the psychology behind it, your belief system towards the market. All right, not what you see, your belief system. Trading is about what you believe you see in the market. Okay, that's the third one. And this is what I'm kind of going to break down to throughout the rest of this call, all right, which is the third one, your psychology about your belief when it is trading. All right, now, this might go a bit off topic. A few people might get confused, but it will all come down to trading at the end of it, all right? So I want to talk about certain laws within this world. All right. Now, guys, those that obviously study and understand how the universe works, this has got nothing to do with what you believe in, whether it be Jesus Christ, Allah, Buddha, right? What are the laws of this universe? Just drop some in the chat box if you guys know a few laws. All right. What is the laws that is not, it's not my opinion. They're not theories. They're facts. They are facts, facts, facts. All right. There's nothing, no one can debate about it. All right. We've got law of gravity. We have law of attraction. Okay. Law of polarity, law of vibration. All right. So for those that maybe didn't put anything in the chat box, just write these down. All right. These are laws we have to understand, guys. All right. Law of attraction, law of polarity, law of vibration, cause and effect. All right. There's a law of rhythm. okay? And that's which one I'm going to kind of dig into, all right? So law of gratitude, that's a good one, Mackie, as well. Okay, now everyone's heard this saying, how you do everything is how you do anything. All right. And the way this world is created is by fractals. All right. If you look into your hand, right, your fingerprint, it's got little fractals. It looks like maybe like a tree. If you look at your lungs, they look kind of like a tree. If you look at trees in nature, they all look like a tree. So everything within this world is fractal. All right. Our organs, the sky, everything is fractal. All right. Now I'm going to dig into this, how maybe our brain works, our paradigms, and our belief system. All right. Now, everybody knows how to trade. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys know how to trade, if you genuinely know how to trade. All right. Most people should put a 1. And if you don't, you need to step up your belief system, because most people know how to trade. The biggest problem is knowing yourself as a trader. Everyone on this call, whether you're new, whether you've been here a while, everyone on this call knows how to trade. But ask yourself, do you know yourself as a trader? That's a big question. Do you know yourself as a trader? What sort of trader are you? Are you someone who is in the market for a short while? You like being in the market for a long while? Are you a scared trader? Are you a confident trader? All right. Are you a lack of confidence trader? There's so many different ways you can look at yourself, but you have to know yourself as a trader. All right. Now, this is a stat that might scare some people, but it is what it is. All right. And I'd rather people know what it is we're doing here instead of getting to a hurdle and thinking, shit, I didn't know this was the case. 96% of traders, all right, lose. All right. It's not a fun stat. It's not a positive stat, but it's a fact. 96% of traders lose money. All right. Now, why is that? Why do 96% of people lose money when it comes to trading? All right. It's because they don't understand the motion of how we work as human beings, our thought process. All right. They don't understand how habits are created. All right. We're creatures of habit. We are creatures of habit, guys. If you do the same thing over and over again, you start to gain a habit. And something that I was never taught when I did come into this is that I created a bad habit towards trading. All right. Now, when you create a bad habit towards trading, you do things as you over leverage. Drop a 1 if you've ever over leveraged in trading. Holy puppy, don't lie, family. A whole 28 ones I should see in there. Everyone's over leveraged. All right. Everyone has over traded. All right. Everyone has been greedy. Everyone has had FOMO. All right. Why do we all have these sort of emotions, like when we're trading? Why do we have it? All right. We're emotional creatures, whether you believe it or not. Everything we do rises and falls on emotions. All right. Every single thing we do rises on emotions. Okay. It doesn't matter what strategy you use. You could use colors, HFX, crypto. And it's so funny when people come into this and they give, I don't know, HFX a month and crypto a month and Forex a month, and then say it's not for me. Like, if none of these products, if none of this information can work for you, I'm sorry, wealth and success is just not for you. All right. Wealth and success is just not for you, because this information requires the same mindset, the same thought process, the same programming for anything you do in this life. It could be stocks, it could be property, it could be opening up restaurants. It requires the same mentality. All right. Well, the world is a mindset. Life is a mindset. Trading is definitely a mindset. All right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try and draw a diagram of how do I draw on this? I need the board. Can I do it whilst it's recording? Okay. Share screen, whiteboard. Cool. Can you guys see my screen? Yeah. Wicked. Cool. So I'm going to try and draw a body. Don't get at me. I didn't do art once in my life. Never have. All right. This is a nice little body here. Got the arms. All right. And we got our head here. All right. So I'm going to try and draw is our brain. Big old brain. All right. And we have 3 compartments in here. All right. So try and draw this diagram with me if you can. Hopefully you can draw a lot better than me. All right. You have your conscious mind here. This is, I know we've gone through this before, guys, but repetition is needed. And I feel when people go through adversity and you realize, why is this not working for me? Why is trading not working for me? Why is life not working for me? Why is my relationship not working for me? Why is my love life, my family, why is it not working for me, guys? And it is down to this 99.9%. I'm sure it's down to this problem. All right. So we have our conscious mind right here. All right. And our subconscious mind. Now, there's a third little compartment, you can call it, within our subconscious mind, which is called our paradigm. Most of us should know this, all right? Now, everyone on today's call, all 28 of you guys made a conscious decision to get on today's call, all right? Everyone said to themselves, look, today at 8 p.m., I'm going to jump on Monday Mindset. I want to learn today. I want to learn something. I want to hear something new. You guys made a conscious decision, all right? Now, what you're not currently doing, which is subconsciously, or you're not actually consciously doing, is is anyone on here controlling how they breathe? Is anyone controlling their breath, right? That is subconsciously happening, whether you like it or not. That is what our subconscious mind does, okay? It's like a background application, all right? Whether you like it or not, there's certain things that we do in our day-to-day life that is subconscious, all right? What is the first thing that we do when we wake up? All right. What was the first thing you guys do when you wake up? Let's be honest here. Let's be transparent. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? You look for the little box, the little phone. You try and find this device. Oh, you're in stretches. What a G. Tea, thank God, pray. All right. Toilet, turn the alarm off. All right. Most people go straight for their phone. Now, that is not conscious, guys. You wake up and the first thing you think of your phone. Why? Why do we do that subconsciously? Why does that happen? It's because you've had so many years of the wrong programming. All right. Now, this channel here, this is a two-way street. All right. So this is a two-way street. Whatever you put into your conscious mind, it automatically goes into your subconscious mind. Hence why I talk about what you listen to. All right. What you listen to, who you listen to, what you see, all of your conscious mind takes that in, whether you like it or not. All right. You consciously take that in and your subconscious programs it. It downloads it. It's like a computer. All right. Your iOS, it gets updated every single day. That's your subconscious every single day. Now ask yourself, what are you putting into your subconscious mind every single day that you're aware of? All right, most of us are not even aware this transaction happens, that this happens. All right, because this is a cycle. And if you don't be careful, this can be a very, very, very toxic cycle that you can get stuck in. All right, a very, very toxic cycle you can get stuck in. All right. Now, if consciously you're a negative person, all right, consciously you wake up and you say, oh, I'm not a morning person. How on earth can you not be a morning person? All right, you wake up and you say, oh, I'm in a bad mood, or why am I complaining? Or you're on negative vibration. Please understand that you are building up a huge ball of negative energy in your subconscious mind. All right, a huge ball of energy, right? Talking about energy, those that went to the event, was that negative or a positive energy? Drop in the chat box when that event 2 weeks ago. Was that a positive or a negative energy? All right, positive. That was a positive energy. And you guys already know, if you consciously went to an event every single day and was able to download that positive energy every single day, all of us would be chairman by in a year's time. Hands down. There's no two ways about it. All right. Now, when it comes to sort of vibration and low energy vibration, I want you guys to focus on emotional spiral. All right. So this can relate to trading. I'll explain how it works. All right. Let's look at this. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Yeah. How do I make this a bit smaller? Cool. Now, has anyone, all right, been able to feel this lower vibration when trading? You feel frustrated, all right? You're impatient, you're irritated, you're doubtful about whether it will go your way. You're worried about, pardon?
You can only see the stick man.
Whiteboard, you on your whiteboard, bro.
Thank you. See it now? Lovely, cool. All right, so this is the emotional spiral, guy. This is how law of vibration works, all right? It's a fact, all right? Now, frustration, pessimism, impatient, irritated, all right? Doubt, worried about blowing your account. You're angry, you just lost a trade, all right? You're raging now. Now you're revenge trading. You now hate trading. You're now jealous of other people winning in trading, all right? You now got a guilty conscience. Why did I blow that account? And now you're insecure. Now you feel you're a bad trader. All right. Drop a 2 if you felt one of those emotions when trading, guys. All right. You can't write this. And once you go through the motion and once you understand it, you realize, like, damn, trading is just a mindset. Trading's got nothing to do with steady. Trading's got nothing to do with colors. Trading's got nothing to do with John Dollery and Spiller. All right. This is simply your vibration. Okay, now let's look at the positive side. All right, you hit TP1. What happens? You build some sort of belief. All right, it goes blue straight away. You're hopeful. All right, now you're optimism. Now you're happy. You've had a blue day. Everyone knows how a blue morning feels. All right, nothing can touch your morning if you have a blue morning. You wake up and you 3 clears with Kembury. Right? You go to the gym. You start doing everything else that you need to do. All right. You then become a passion towards trading. You now love trading. Last week, you hated it. Last week, you weren't a good trader. This week, you now have a passion for trading. You now feel empowered. Now you're financially free. Now you're joyful. These are all vibrations, guys, that we go through as emotional creatures. All right. Now, when it comes down to vibrations, I want to show you how this can relate to you guys and how maybe you can think, is this me? All right. So let me get rid of this stick, man. Yeah. Now, let's just say up here is plus 10. All right. Wow. You guys, oh, wow. Right, let me clear that. That looks like something wrong. Cool. So that's your higher one. Let's do plus 10. All right. And you got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then it goes to minus. All right. So you got -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. You guys get the point. All right. -10 below here. All right. Now, where most people kind of average when they start in this obviously this industry, especially trading, is they're at 0. All right. So they're at a neutral mindset. They don't really know which way they're going. Now, Bob Prop could teach this all the time. Your goals, all right. Some of us, if some people feel like they're able to, drop some of our goals in the chat box. If you're more than open to doing so, just drop some of your goals that maybe you aspire to hit in the chat box. All right, first Polish educator, P1000, 6 figures by the 25th, retire mum. So all of your goals, guys, all right, let's just go in motion. All right, so let's just say, I don't know, P1000 is here. All right, your first 6 figures is here. 6 figures. And up here is financial freedom. All right. I think I'm doing quite well anyway. But anyways, cool. So everyone's heard the saying, right? You don't chase money, you attract money. You attract abundance. You become rich in your mind before you do in your bank account. These are not fun quotes that people just say, guys. These are actual real life facts that can honestly help you reach your goals. Now, how do you get from here to here? All right. How do you raise your vibration? How do you raise your vibration levels? Now, I know we spoke about this last week. All right. Here and there. All right. We spoke about this last week. Here and there. What is the difference? Time. What does time stand for? Things I must. There's no debating. You must experience it, guys. You must experience it. But the scary thing about this is once you do reach these vibrational levels, right? Once you do reach these levels of love, joy, passion, enthusiasm, etc., right? The upward spiral of vibration, you then start getting attacked by the universe. All right. You then start facing adversities. You then start getting hit with fines left, right, and center. You then have family members pass away in your life. right? You then have so many things will happen once you reach this vibration. All right. Some people say it's the devil. It's just how it works. All right. It's just how it works with your vibrational levels and your energy levels. All right. Now, if your energy levels are so high and your desire is so high and your work ethic is so high, you're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you, but you still will face adversity. All right. Neno, he's told you about his story. He's gone to Chairman 10 and then straight away he deranked to P1000. He was vibrating all the way high. He went from 120K a year to now, people are joining, all right, to now 12K a year within the space of a month or two. All right, there's no two ways around it, guys. You're going to face adversity once you get to these vibrational levels, but you cannot reach your goals without reaching these vibrational levels. All right. And like I said, how you do everything is how you do anything. So if you understand this bigger picture, you can understand maybe why trading hasn't been going so well for you. All right. Now, if it has been going well for you, I can pretty much guarantee that Matt's belief level is up here. I can pretty much believe that Matt is a happy person. All right. I can pretty much believe that Matt has a passion towards teaching you guys HFX for the last 2 weeks. He hasn't been getting paid for it. It's not part of he's not getting a pay rise for helping us. All right. And he's done countless calls for the last 2 weeks. Why? Because he loves what he does. He feels empowered. He is vibrating at a higher level. All right. And it's only a matter of time before he starts hitting ranks and he starts empowering more people, because it takes time. That's the only difference for Matt's journey. It's time here and there. That's the only difference. All right. Now, obviously, how our minds works, how I was always taught, is like a radio station. All right. Has anyone been in a situation where, I don't know, you're speaking to each other and you both say the same thing at the same time? You say, I was thinking that, like, I was just about to say that. Like, that's not a coincidence, guys. Your brain sent off a message. Have you ever been looking at someone? I don't know, you're looking at someone in a bar or on the bus, and they turn around and they clock you watching them. How do you think that happened? Your eyes sent energy towards the person. Your brain cells sent a message, right, to that person. But they don't teach us this in schools, guys. They don't teach us this. You have to go out your way and study yourself. All right. If you're looking at the chart, I know you can't manipulate the chart with your energy, but if you're thinking, okay, I think I'm gonna hit stop loss, or I'm afraid of hitting my stop loss, you're already putting out the energy. You're transmitting that energy out there. Before you even got in the trade, you're transmitting that negative energy out there, guys. All right. You know the saying, if you believe you're right, you're right. If you believe you're wrong, you're also right. What do you believe about yourself? Do you believe you're a trader? Do you believe you're honestly going to be a 7-figure earner, an 8-figure earner? Can you put your hand on your chest and say, I'm going to be a 7-figure earner? Some people can't do that on this call. And that's why you're not progressing. Not financially. Don't worry about financially. I'm talking mentally and spiritually. Because I know a lot of people that have money. They have 6, maybe even 7 figures, and they're not happy. What do you do then? You can buy all the clothes, all the weave, all the trainers, all the Rolexes you want. It still won't make you happy. Why? Because your inner vibration is not where it needs to be. All right. Now, if you constantly build a negative mindset and a negative attitude, depending how old you are, depends on how long it will take for you to change that. All right. So I know we have some young people in this call. If you're 18, cool. If you've been negative for 18 years of your life, you've got 18 years of a negative paradigm, of a negative subconscious mind. If you've been negative for the last 2 years, 3 years, you now have not as much work to do, but you still have work to do. And please don't think that, right, I'm 23 years of age. I've been negative for the last 5 years. Give me 5 weeks and I'll have a positive mindset. It doesn't work like that, guys. It does not work like that. It takes time. You have to experience it. You have to experience it. Life's all about experience. The Chairman 50, he said, go and ride in your new car, experience it, have the experience, get the inner feeling. All right. What's easier to pull out the ground? All right. A flower or a big oak tree? Obviously a flower. All right. Now, depending how much you've dug right into the soil of negative, requires how much work you need to get out of that rut. Okay, so the more negative you've been, if you feel, look, I've been really negative lately, all right, I really don't think I've been a trader. I really don't think I can get to the next level in my rank. I really don't think I'm going to find my spouse. I really don't think I'm going to be able to quit my job. You've built so much negative seeds within your subconscious mind. It's going to take as much time to get it out. But it's cool. We have the solution, right? We have the solution. The first hour you wake up and the first hour you go to bed, your subconscious mind is open. It's vulnerable. What are you putting in it? Are you scrolling on Instagram before you go to bed? All right. When you wake up, are you now scrolling on Instagram again? No wonder so many people are insecure. No wonder so many people are depressed, because you're comparing. As soon as you wake up, you go on Instagram and you see a rapper. All right. You see someone who has money. You don't know if they're happy. You don't know if they're happy. They probably don't even know about the subconscious mind. They got money, but they don't have the inner feeling. And that's what I want us to start doing when we start towards trading. Have that inner feeling of becoming a good trader. I know people on this call, so many good traders on this call. But where do we let ourselves down? Our paradigm, our belief system. All right. To what we believe we see within the charts. All right. Now, I know Kemi went over this, but I'm going to really go over this again, guys. And I want you guys to take notes of this. All right. Because this is where you can notice what sort of person you are and where you need to work on. All right. This is down to awareness. All right. So the 4 stages of competence. All right. This is very, 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 very powerful information. All right. 4 stages of competence. Okay. Now, the first one is unconscious incompetence. All right. Unconscious incompetence. Okay. Now that means that you're totally unaware of your problems. You don't realize that you've sat an hour on Instagram and hours gone by and you think, oh, damn, why ain't I done nothing today? You are totally unaware of your habits, which is a scary place to be in. That is very, very scary for me. If I didn't know where more time I feel I'm not unconscious incompetent, all right? I'd say I'm number 2, where number 2 is conscious incompetence. This is where you're aware of your problems. And now you can look towards developing yourself. All right. So you're aware that maybe you need to go to the gym more often. You're aware that, yes, when first thing I wake up, I go on my phone. I'm aware that, look, maybe I don't speak how I need to speak. Maybe I don't smell how I need to smell. Do I smell like a wealthy person? Or do I smell like I don't know, not a wealthy person? All right. Number 3, conscious competence. All right. Now you've learned or changed problems that requires a lot of practice. That's the only thing. All right. So you've learned something new. You've changed something within your lifestyle. All you need to do is keep practicing. All right. Now this requires a lot of hard work, guys, but you got to want to do it. You got to want to do it. All right. Now, everyone says practice makes perfect. That's the wrong saying. Imagine you're practicing doing the wrong things. How can practice make perfect if you're practicing the wrong things? All right, what you should say, perfect practice is what's required. Perfect practice. Don't practice makes perfect. If you're practicing blowing accounts and you're practicing over leveraging and you're practicing the wrong things, you're going to create a bad cycle within your subconscious mind, which will take even longer. So I'm just doing this, guys, because I've been through this process. I've had to reprogram my subconscious mind a few times. All right. And once you start vibrating at that certain level, once you start getting what you want in life, you get hit with adversity. And if you don't remember who you are, you don't remember what got you there, you'll fall down. You'll fall down. It's just a question whether you're going to get back up. All right. And the final one is unconscious competence. All right. You've now gained enough experience and you now do these things consciously. You consciously wake up and don't touch your phone. You consciously, before you trade, you write out your trading plan. You consciously would never choose to over leverage. All right. You consciously smile. Some people don't even know they're not smiling. All right. And I'm a culprit. My face sometimes is just not looking the best. All right. Forgive me. They haven't got a Polish barber out here, but do you know what I'm trying to say? They haven't, like, you have to be consciously aware of what you're doing, guys. All right, find out which one you are. Are you 1, 2, 3, or 4? Because this is powerful when we come to learning. At the start of this, I said, look, we're all here to learn. All right, we are all here to learn. Now, who on this call, just drop a 2 if you feel you're aware. All right, or Matt said he's got a plug for a barber. I might need it. Drop a 2 if you feel you're aware. Let's be transparent, guys. If you feel you're aware, let's drop a 2. All right. Now I'm gonna make you guys watch something. All right. And if you have seen it, don't ruin it. All right. Cool. So everyone can see my screen, right? Cool. I want everyone to watch this. All right.
This is an awareness test.
Can everyone hear it? Yeah. Yeah. Wicked. Cool.
How many passes does the team in white make?
So everyone can see that, right? How many passes did the team in white make? All right.
Go! The answer is 13.
What did everyone get? Did everyone get that? How many numbers? What numbers did everyone get any different numbers? Anyone get any different numbers? We've got 10, 12, 13, 13, 13. Okay, cool.
But did you see the moonwalking bear?
Dun, dun, dun. Did anybody see a moonwalking bear? Drop a 1 if you saw a moonwalking bear. Let me just get my charger 1 second. Nope. Where? Nope. Okay, I thought we was aware, girl, guys. I thought we was aware. Everyone was screaming, I'm aware, I'm aware, I'm aware. So no one saw the bear. Cool. Let me go back to the start.
This is an awareness test. How many passes does the team in white make? Go! The answer is 13. But did you see the moonwalking bear?
Right, so we saw the moonwalking bear, but no one was aware of it when they saw it. Now, what point am I trying to get across to this? Is that what you focus on, all right, what you focus on, you attract. And what you don't focus on, or what you're not aware of, how are you going to know? All right, how are you going to know? I think it says it here at the end. I think this is a bad advert. So it's easy to miss something you're not looking for. All right, I think this is a bike advert or something. Yeah, it's a bike advert. But the point I'm trying to get at, guys, is what are you focusing on? Wow, you still didn't see it. There was a big black bear moonwalking across the thing. I don't know how you didn't see it, right? But there was a bear there. All right, I got my glasses on as well. There was definitely a bear there. All right. So what I'm trying to focus on, guys, is the next step when it comes to our mindset. The next step when it comes to our brain. All right. Of how it works, okay? Now, there's something, all right, write this down, okay? There's something called your reticular active system, your RAS, all right? This is within our brain. This is within our brain. Please write this down, all right? Your RAS is your reticular active system, and this is your selective focus, all right? This is what you decide to focus on. It's what you're choosing to focus on, okay? Now, what this normally does happen is if you choose to focus on, let me put this in a context that maybe everyone can relate to, or guys and girls. Let's say girls, all right, females on this call. You're so focused on this guy. This guy, like you're so focused on this guy. These times you got the nice guy that you're not even focused on, but he's focused on you. Can we relate to that one? Oh, guys, you're so focused on this woman. You're so onto this female, all right? And you don't notice the female that's onto you that's probably would be better for you. Let's relate it to trading. You're so focused on the negative side of possibly hitting your stop loss. You're not focusing on TP. All right. So what you focus on, you attract. Okay. What you focus on, you attract. And this is what your reticular active system does. Your belief. It builds your belief system. All right. Now, I've had so many phone calls by people in the team, and they've said to me, look, Josh, I don't think I can trade. I don't think I'm a good trader. And they're focusing on the bad side. You're focusing that you don't become a trader. Now, the next step that this RAS does, all right, it creates a mental bias that forces you to look for proof. You now go looking for proof. All right, you now go looking for proof that you're a bad trader. You jump on the charts and you start looking for reasons why you can't trade or why it's going so wrong. All right, if you believe you're a bad trader, you are a bad trader. If you believe you're a good trader, you are a good trader. What do you believe? All right, and this is why I feel gratitude comes into it, because you focus on what you lack instead of what you actually have. Your focus is so much on money. You're so upset that you don't have 5, 6, 7 figures, but you're not aware, or you're not focused on the fact that you have a roof over your head, that you have fresh water you can drink from. All right. You're not focused that you can have a phone and make money on your phone. You're not focused on the good things, but you want to focus on the bad things. And you wonder why what you focus on, you attract in your life. So many bad things are coming in. What you seek, you find. All right. Now, trading for me has been the most vulnerable, probably, journey that I've taken, as what trading does is a journey of self-discovery. And I know everyone on this call can relate to it. Whether you're new, old, trading is a journey of self-discovery. All right. And knowledge is the form of knowing yourself. How well do you know yourself, guys? How well do you know yourself? All right. You really, really self-discover who you are as a trader, who you are as a person. Trading exposes you more than any person on this world could ever try to expose you. Trust me when I say that, but for the good reason. For the good reason, because exposure allows you to grow. And we're all on here to grow, guys. We're all on here to grow. We want to become a better person, a higher person, a happier person. All right. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day. And it just so happens to be that we are learning a skill set that comes with money, which is a bonus. All right. Now, 3 things, obviously, that does where this comes from, or change comes from, is your atmosphere, your attitude, and action. Okay. Now, the last thing before I wrap this up, guys, I want everyone to do this, right? You haven't got to write it in the chat box, but write it down on your notes. Write down 5 people, or 5 of your closest friends that you speak to pretty much every day, you see every day. 5 of your closest friends. Write down their name. All right. Let me know when most of you have done that. I want to assume you've done that. All right. Cool. Now, next to each name, all right, next to each name, I want you roughly to write their annual income. So their yearly income, roughly, ain't got to be exact. You ain't got to know what they do behind the scenes, but roughly off their job title, roughly how much each of them make. All right, and then add it up once you have got that and divide it by 5. Quick maths lesson. All right, so whatever it is, let's just say all 5 of them, I don't know, all 5 of them earn 20K a year roughly. All right, divide it by 5. And I'm pretty sure it will be similar to your income. That could be good or bad. Hopefully it's good. If you look at it and it's true, what does that say? Your environment is everything. You're the average, you're the average of people around you. Before this business, I was around people that was always complaining, always broke, always doing the same thing. Nothing new, not inspiring, not educating, not empowering. And this is part of the process where you start to grow, guys. You outgrow the people around you. And it's not out of spite. It's not out of evilness. It's what you got to do. If you really, really want your goals, if your desires are that powerful enough, nothing should stop you, especially not your friends, your so-called friends, which are automatic and default because you went to the same school and you live in the same area, you went to the same gym, you do that. That's just by default, guys. And that's why that event that 2 weeks ago, if I said to you, if the top income earners within that room, divide it by 5 and see if that's your income, you'd probably want it to be that. All right, so take this is a conscious decision. See who's around you, see who pours into you, see who you're around daily. You're around people that are not going where you're going. With all due respect, like I've always said from the get-go, if you're not on what I'm on, there's no need for us to be around each other every single day. I'll love you from afar. I've got credit. I'll call you if I need to. I'll see how you are, if things are, but I'm on a mission. And that's what season we're going into. 2022 is a mission. We are people on missions. All right. That doesn't mean force the process. That just means take daily action. Daily action. All right. It's a must to be around people that you want. And that's why when I tell people, look, come to events, come to these trainings, come to, I don't know, the launch pad that we have. All right. Every Wednesday, you guys know you're more than welcome to come down to Kemi's place at the launch pad we have every single Wednesday, no matter where you are around the world, all right? You can come down and work within an environment of people that want what you want. All right, and events is even better. If we go Barca, the income in that room is ridiculous. Why? Because they do these sort of things. They've been able to channel their paradigm. They've been able to understand who they are as a person. Once you understand who you are as a person, you understand yourself as a trader. All right, now me studying this again was a realization of, cool, yes, I'm vibrating higher, and maybe this is why I'm facing adversity, but this just means go harder. Go harder. Seasonal depression, I spoke about it. This is the worst time for everyone around the world, all right? Everyone around the world, this is the worst time. Why? Because you reflect on what's happened. Okay, now the final law that I didn't speak about is hypnotic rhythm. This is probably the worst if you get in a bad rut. All right, hypnotic rhythm. This happens after your RAS. All right, so your RAS, it goes to your conviction, and then it goes to your hypnotic rhythm. This is the strongest level of belief. And I'm going to show you guys an example of this. All right, so you go on the train, or you go to London, or you go on the bus, and you see people. All right, now what the normal people do? They wake up, all right, in a box, all right? They wake up in their bed, which is like a box, all right? They pick up their phone, which is shaped like a box, all right? They then get in their car, all right? No, sorry, they go and get cereal from a box. They then get in a car, which looks like a box. They then drive to work in a box office. They then have a lunch box in a box, all right? They then finish work, they drive back in a box. They come home, they watch the box. They watch EastEnders for 5-6 hours, and then they get back in their box. People get in a hypnotic rhythm, and I'm talking from family. I've seen parents, aunties, uncle live this hypnotic rhythm of a belief that life is just working to work. Life is just a process of going to work, going home, getting paid, paying the bills, just about making it the next month, same routine again. And the money we have at the end of the month, we go and buy something to make us feel better. But in reality, it's not really what we want. And then you can imagine of no wonder most of our parents don't support us with this. Does anyone's parents really support them with this? I know mine didn't when I started, because they don't understand. They've had 30, 40, 20 years of hypnotic rhythm of the same thing over and over and over and over again. And we here now want to tell them about a life-change opportunity. It's going to take a lot more for them paradigm to change, guys. But please don't fall in this trap, all right? No one here is over 50. No one here is over 40. All right. We still have time. There's not a thing where we're going to run out of time, but don't get stuck in this rhythm, knowing that we can avoid it and we still choose to consciously do it. It will be so hard, especially for trading. That's why 96% fell, because they don't understand it's psychologically. Trading is all in your head. Nothing to do with setups, nothing to do with trading view. This whole investing process, the emotional cycle, crypto collapsed this month, this weekend, not even collapsed, it just retraced. It was a normal retracement, all right? I think there was something like, what was the stats? Like 400 billion people, 400 uneducated, over-leveraged people lost money. 400 billion was taken from the markets this weekend from crypto. Why? Because of this emotional cycle again, all right? Everyone knows this emotional cycle, all right? Where is the original one? Here's the crypto one.
You just passed it right there on the right-hand side.
Oh, I've got my thing there. Where? Oh, there it is, this one. So this is what most people don't understand when it comes to investing, trading, etc. This is exactly what the market does. All right, this market does it every single time. All right, everyone, look, the other day, Bitcoin was at all-time high. I got people that ain't in the business. I told them about the business time ago, get involved, get yourself educated. Josh, I'm going to get in Ethereum now, yeah, is it calm? I said, bro, you're by yourself. I warned you a long time ago when to get in. I'm going to get in anyway. Ethereum, it's gone up a little bit. All right, it drops. They now get complacent, all right? They then drop again, anxiety. Why am I getting margin sales, right? I bought the dip. I thought you meant to buy the dip. I bought the dip. It's still going down. Denial. I'm leaving it in. Now your ego is involved. Now you're trying to fight the market. All right. You're angry towards the market. You start panicking. Shit, everyone's selling. I need to get out. You sell your money. People that know how this cycle works, just get back in again. Anger. Who shorted the market? Why is the government doing this to me? Why is Binance doing this to me? Why is Coinbase doing this to me? Depression. I've lost all my, the amount of stories I've heard of people putting in there. A whole man went homeless because he put his wife's savings into crypto and lost it. It's not even funny. I shouldn't laugh, but it is because people take this as a joke. People take this as a joke. You put 20K of your life savings into crypto, into something called Moonrock or Space Moon or one of these silly coins because your friend won and now you lost money. All right, the exact same process that's happening now. I'll show you guys exactly what's happening on BTC. Does that not look pretty much the same process where we're down here now, people are selling and we're now going to go back up? It's the exact same process. This was even a better example. Does that not look the exact same? This goes up, comes back down. You look at Bitcoin again, goes up, come back down, goes even higher. All right, trading is all emotions, guys. And once you become, even in general life, if you can control your emotions, if you're emotionally intelligent, you are a very, very, very powerful person. Very powerful person. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. I hope you guys did get some sort of value from today's call, but please, 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 for your benefit, not mine, take this away and apply it. Study yourself, study about the paradigm, study about the reticular active system. All right, study these things because I know someone on this call needed this. Someone on this call needed to say, you know what, I'm a beast trader. You know what, I'm a chairman. I'm a 7-figure earner. Like, this is me. I don't know why this is da-da-da-da-da. Whatever it is, guys, take this away, use the knowledge and apply it. Teach others. Teach your parents how they're stuck in a rut maybe, or your cousin or your auntie, people that diss you, all right? Because that's what it's all about. It's changing the mindset and becoming a better person, all right? So I appreciate you guys. Love every single time, family. Have I got anything, Matt? I've got anything, or we Gucci, Sammy LA. Cool, family. So yeah, everyone have a good evening, have a good week, keep growing, keep developing. And I'll see y'all at the top because the bottom is too bloody crowded.